Charles IV, King of Bohemia and Holy Roman Emperor, had a long and successful reign. The empire he ruled from Prague expanded, and his subjects lived in peace and prosperity. When the emperor died, the whole empire mourned. More than 7,000 people accompanied him on his last procession. The heir to the throne of the flourishing empire was Charles's son, Wenceslas IV, whose father had prepared him for this moment all his life. But Wenceslas did not take after his father. He neglected affairs of state for more frivolous pursuits. He even failed to turn up for his own coronation as emperor, which did little to endear him to the Pope. Wenceslas the Idle did not impress the imperial nobility either. His difficulties mounted until the nobles, exasperated by the inaction of their ruler, turned for help to his half-brother, King Sigismund of Hungary. Sigismund decided on a radical solution. He kidnapped the king to force him to abdicate, then took advantage of the ensuing disorder to gain greater power for himself. He invaded Bohemia with a massive army and began pillaging the territories of the king's allies. It is here that my story begins.
Hey everybody, the Respiral here, and welcome to Kingdom Come Deliverance. Alright, new game. On Playline 2. I do indeed. The only reason I'm not doing it in Playline 1 is because that's where my actual main game is. And I don't want to overwrite that because I've got like 60 hours in the game. And that was 60 hours spent mostly focusing on the main quest. Pretty crazy. Anyway. This game is incredible. It's a very slow game, and to begin with, the start of the game is probably the weakest part of the game. Once you get through the prologue, the game actually begins and becomes a lot better. The early 15th century was a time of turmoil in the Holy Roman Empire, which had flourished under the late Emperor Charles IV, but now with his son Wenceslas the Idle on the Bohemian throne, was falling into disarray. The king's inactivity angered many of the nobility, as well as his half-brother King Sigismund of Hungary, who decided to take drastic steps to restore the state of the empire or something. I didn't get to read it. It was a bit quick for me. It's also a beautiful game. And one thing I will say as well, this game has a lot, and I mean a lot, of information. It's got this, it's just a thing that's known as a codex, and it is quite literally like 200 entries worth of information to do with the history of what this game's based on. So like Silver Scalets, 1403 is where we are. But it's got so much information, it's crazy. But the reason I bring that up is because I've tried recording this before, but I wasn't feeling too well after about half an hour or so. But in that recording, I spent quite literally like most of that session just reading stuff once I got started, and I don't think I'm going to tackle it that way. The way I'm going to do it is play through the entirety of the prologue, and then when we actually get into Act 1, that's when I'll actually start reading all the codex stuff, which means that session, when I make it to the end of the prologue, or once I finish the prologue and start the first act, that's when it's going to be a very law heavy or history heavy session of just me reading a lot of stuff.
God bless. Same to you. Today's a scorcher.
Oh man. I was really blown away when I first played this. I know the game's got a lot of bugs.
How goes it?
Still really good.
I should get it finished today.
Hey!
Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Yeah. Alright. There we are. Look at us.
Henry! Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother. Get up or I'll come get you up, you slugabed.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue.
Oh, that was a lot of clicking. There we are. And so the game begins. So the prologue begins. The hell, that was weird. Well.
A fine state you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
By means of the first two choices in this dialogue, you will select your character's default characteristics. If you are not satisfied with them, not to worry, all characteristics can be further developed without limitations. However, there is actually a beneficial choice to be made here. Essentially, choosing any of the top three and just forgetting about strength is a beneficial build. The reason I say that is because strength is quite literally the easiest skill to, or attribute, whatever, the easiest characteristic to level in this game. It's incredibly simple to get to max level. Agility's not that bad. I think it all depends on the kind of weapons you use, raises that quicker. Vitality is also something that's fairly simple to level, whereas speech is the hardest. Maybe not hardest, it's the easiest to level because you don't have to do much but talk to people. It's hard, or time consuming, because it takes into the account whether or not the person you're talking to is a new encounter, or whether you've spoken to somebody with the same options before. So, for the sake of the playthrough, and speech gets you out of a lot of stuff, which is useful, I'm probably just going to go with a speech build to begin with, and then shape Henry the way I want him to be. Anyway, we were chatting in the tavern.
Nothing much. Me and the lads were just having a chat in the tavern. Some wayfarer stopped by. He was telling us what's going on in the world, and, well, I lost track of time.
Well, I hope he didn't fill your head with nonsense. Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
Okay. And I think the way I'm going to play the game as well is when it comes to the dialogue choices, I won't read them. Because 9 times out of 10, if I read them and then choose one, Henry says the exact same things that are written there. Like these ones he doesn't, but these are essentially just cutting down what he says. So there's, why would I be interested in sword fighting, teaching me archery, with Bianca, what does it matter? Okay.
You think he's teaching me sword fighting, don't you? What use would that be to me? Here. I'm not lying to you, Ma.
Except I am.
All right, then, if you say so. I don't mean to pry, but you know your father takes a dim view of such things.
Oh, here we go. Have my friends been here? Oh, this is where I mean he'll say what he says.
Did Matthew and Fritz
There you
come
go.
looking for me?
No, I haven't seen them this morning. They shouldn't be hard to find. They'll be hanging around a tavern somewhere, as usual.
Should I say that? I don't really know much about those characters, though, so I shouldn't say they aren't drunks. I don't want to talk about that. Misjudging them.
That's unfair.
Really? So where were you until the small hours last night?
I was... with Bianca, of course.
You mean at Bianca's tavern? And who was there with you? No, don't tell me, let me guess. Matthew and Fritz. Well, at least you were with Bianca. You should hold on to that one, Hal. She's a clever girl. And invite her for supper sometime. Your father's very fond of her.
Of course he is. He thinks he'll be able to wheedle the secret of beer brewing out of her.
You're right there. You'd think he was planning to become a brewer in his dotage. Still, that's your father for you. At least he's interested in something, unlike you lot. You're too busy getting into mischief to do an honest day's work. If Fritz and Matthew carry on this way, they'll wind up swinging one day. You mark my words.
Oh, alright. I'm hungry.
Can I get something to eat?
I left some breakfast on the table. Help yourself.
Sweet. Okay.
Is Father angry with me for sleeping late?
He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help finish that sword for Sir Radzig. He's not as young as he was. And you know how his joints pain him. He's too proud to complain, but he needs your help, Henry.
I know. Don't worry, Ma. Of course I'll help him.
Good. He always says his knees ache when there's a storm coming. I hope they're wrong this time. It's looking like such a nice day.
Okay.
Do you need me to do anything, Ma?
Ah, you're a good lad. But I'm fine. It's your father needs helping with that sword.
Alright, alright. I understand. End of dialogue. Right. Oh, you can move around using these. You can also interact with the world. Yes. I don't want to look at... Actually, Codex. Here you go. This is the Codex. But the reason I'm going on to this is just so I can have this one be completely emptied. Okay, or not. Got a general. Boom. There you go, bitch. Yeah. Oh, it's because I need to do this. God, I hate it. There we go. So all of it's been read. All read. All read. Huh. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, there's a lot to this game, but with the tutorials, it will tell me when I get chance. Like when I start to do an activity that incorporates something, it's listed there. Either way, I want to do one of these. So, everything has a perk. Like, you'd think the main level would be where all your perks are, but it isn't. You have perks for literally every stat. So, like, once I get to a level... I think it's level... Is it level 2? Yes. You get strength perk points at every other level up. So, that's at level 1 currently. Once it gets to level 2, there'll be a perk available, and then you choose from all these. It's pretty good. Cinch Master. Whoa. Wow, you get that really early. Level 4, and Cinch Master is an incredibly useful one, but I might get Mule first. Either way, that's later. As for the main level perks, they all seem to be double-edged swords. They seem to have a benefit, but they also have a debuff as well. So like, Ascetic is you'll last 30% longer without food, but as soon as you get hungry, the effects will be 20% worse, which I think just means your stamina will be lowered more. Because your stamina is representative by how much, like how hungry you are, or how much nourishment you have. If you aren't hungry, then you'll be fine. I'll just eat from the pot. I keep forgetting, I want to get a perk. There, give me Ascetic. This Night Rider, stamina regenerates 20% faster at night, but 10% slower during the day. Slightly increase the sight, distance of fast travel, and also the chance of evading. A Wanderer, grew up in impoverished conditions, so comfort of beds is inverted for you. The worse the bed, the better you sleep, and vice versa. So the better the bed, the worse it is. Yeah, I don't like half of these because they're bad in my eyes. Either way. What's Insomniac? Wait, so what's this? Increase the time you can do without sleep. Your energy levels fall 1/4 more slowly. That's actually a good one with no debuff. That is nice. Yeah, there's a lot of them. We'll go over them as the game progresses. Eat from thine pot. Oh god, the noise. Alright, now my nourishment is at 65. And there is such a thing as overeating. And if you overeat, you become sluggish and your stamina regenerates even slower than normal. It's... oh, it's great. Wait, I want this. I don't want to sit down just to pick it up, but I may have to. Oh, I am sitting down. Whoops. Why did it put me here? I can't even pick up the stuff there. Bullshit. God damn it. I'm just trying to take all the items I can sell them. And get money. I'm in the perfect place now. Hell yeah, lentil soup, more apples. This, when I first played the game, I was like, oh my god, is the entire game gonna be like this? It was quite painful, so I was like, holy shite, this is slow. But it's not all that bad. You don't find that many things that are just, you know, laying about on their own. So this is really the only time that you will do stuff like that. Although I do want to be a very nasty, a very awful child and steal everything we have. For no reason other than the fact that I want to. And also it gives me more stuff. It's not even food for nourishment, it's just food so then I have something to sell when it comes to wanting to sell stuff so I can make money. It's a good thing. And we have more of these. Onions and corn. Oh no, it's not corn, it's carrots. Oh. Well, what do you know? I thought I heard somebody open the door, actually. Oh, and it's a... is that just a hoe? I don't know if that is a hoe. And I'm just making sure I've gotten everything. Cabbages. Holy Christ, I'm going to be over encumbered. If I don't hurry up and finish. How am I doing in terms of? 47.7 out of 70. And also strength determines how much you can carry. I think it's 1 pound per level. Probably something like that. Mm-hmm. The grindstone. By the way, let's go and talk to our father. Hello, father.
What's the matter with you, Henry? Didn't you hear me calling you?
Ah, persuasion. Sometimes you need powers of persuasion to achieve your goals. When talking to people, you can often choose what kind of impression you want to make on them. You can simply use speech, which, however, is influenced by the reputation you have at that moment with the person you are talking to. In the Middle Ages, social status was paramount, so the quality of your attire and how well groomed you are, together with your reputation, can make a big difference to how people respond to you. If you look dangerous, people will be afraid to cross you, and will be more willing to assign risky tasks to you. That's influenced mainly by your strength and the deterrent effect of your weapons and equipment, but other things are also taken into account, such as bloodstains on your clothes. Interesting. You can sometimes rely on money to do the talking for you, you just have to agree on a persuasive sum. Bribing people works in the same way as shopping, see trading and haggling. In special cases, you can try any of Henry's other skills, e.g. horsemanship. It's not only the manner of persuasion that's important, but also the specific offer, because sometimes it's not enough just to choose according to your highest characteristics, you have to really read what Henry is going to say. But different approaches work on different people. You won't intimidate a tough brawler easily, and no matter how well you dress, you won't impress the nobility easily. That's because Henry's abilities aren't simply assigned a universal value, but compared with the abilities of his counterpart, you can see the values of the various abilities in the game under the corresponding icons. You can always see your own abilities. Your counterpart's abilities are visible to you if it's someone you know well, or if you are skilled at reading people. So if you've learnt the skill empathetic. And then that's the bribing and how that works. Your total speech, charisma and strength at the bottom, the level of your reputation with your counterpart. And it's not just about stats though. The outcome is influenced by other factors. For example, your reputation, whether you're dirty or bleeding, etc. If you can't outdo the nimble tongue of a merchant, for example, you may want to poison him a little first, and then he will be easier to persuade. Or if you lead a guard away from his friends, he'll be easier to scare. It's all to do with the situations. So as I had to do some... well, my highest stat is my status, so sorry, I wanted to have a look around.
Sorry, Father. I was taking a stroll and lost track of time. Somehow I had a feeling I was seeing everything for the first time.
That's weird.
How, Mike?
Hey!
When are you going to get some sense?
What'd I do?
Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzik, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Alright.
Kunesh? That drunkard? That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure, I'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the Crosscard for Sir Radzig's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, Crosscard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now, work won't wait.
Alright. Alright, cool. Most of the quests can be completed in different ways. Eloquence will help you win friends, and an inconspicuous person can totally avoid trouble, and if you'd rather not beat around the bush, violence can also be a solution. And then that was just giving me my tasks. So get the Crosscard, get charcoal, and get Kunesh to pay up. So, Yannick and Yaroslav, I'm assuming is what their name is. Alright, Yannick, what's up? Howdy, fellas.
God be with you.
And with you, Henry.
How are you?
Ew, his voice.
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzig, and the Chamberlain has the Crossguard and grip. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Magnificent! Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
Indeed.
Certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
Hey! We got the Crossguard for the new sword. Town Garrison. Yeah, we're going to be unlocking a lot of codex entries, but as I say, until the prologue is completely finished, I ain't touching it, because there's too much content to actually read. As I said before, it took me about 40 or so a minute. No, it was probably about 30 minutes or so, and I only made it through like 2 sections. So it's a bit crazy.
I hope it will go even better. Are you here to buy?
Find all the information about the quest in your log.
I am, or I'll have nothing to smelt the ore with, and the king won't get his silver.
Which king do you mean, Master Tobias? The one sitting in some godforsaken dungeon, or the one who holds the key to the dungeon?
These are strange times, strange and ill-omened. But since I serve our liege lord Sir Radzig, I think you know the answer.
True, but where will Sir Radzig take the silver? Hardly to Kuttenberg. Now its citizens bend their knees to Sigismund.
Fortunately, that's not my problem. Perhaps Sir Radzig is keeping it at the castle until this old unhappy story reaches its end.
I only hope Sigismund doesn't get an appetite for our silver too.
Are you serious?
That makes 2 of us. But back to business. I'll need 3 wagon loads.
I see your people are working hard. You'll have it tomorrow. Shall we go and drink to the deal?
With pleasure, good man.
Alright. It's cool how alive the world is. I don't know, I've always found it incredible and very intriguing with stuff like that. Yo, Kunesh.
God be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
What do you want? Father sent me for money.
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
Pay for the tools.
You know you owe father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
Use the axe on you. Debts must be paid, my friend.
Look, I know things aren't easy. Your wife ran off, booze is dear these days, and you're as much use as a square wheel.
Damn.
It's no wonder you're short of coin. But a debt's a debt, and I can't leave here without something.
If I had anything to give, I'd give it. But I've got nothing, so leave me in peace, all of you.
Okay. Try and get the axe, hammer, and nails back another way. I can get the axe back. If you want to sneak in somewhere, make sure no one sees or hears you. Whether you are seen or not depends on the light, your posture, and your clothing. Whether they hear you depends on the surface you are moving on, your posture, and your attire, especially footwear. I just want to take the axe. Kenosha is right there. Come on. Oh. Alright, I'll leave it. Oh. Yes, that's why I was crouched. I thought I was going to shit myself. Alright, I want to speak with Vanyuk. Do you?
Pip, do you want to learn something?
No, I don't think so. Thanks.
Suit yourself.
Oh, okay.
Hell to...
Oops. Whatever.
Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
That was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
Oh well.
No mother's happy when a son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. The world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Let's go, bro.
Yes.
Alright, I'll wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
Alright. While you do that, I want to see if I can speak with a trader. There's a grocer. Where's a trader? Oh, here we go. That's a lock. Okay, so that's locked. Now, Vanyuk will take a while to get to where he wants me, so it's a bit of a pain. Trader! What's up? Let's talk trade. How much coin do you have? 80! Oh boy! What's this? Why do I have a torch? Where the hell did I pick this up? I don't have a clue. Oh my god, that's worth a lot. Quilted brown jacket. That does not... It's green. That's green. Oh. Oh, this is what she has. I'm an idiot. I was like, wait, why have I got so much stuff? So it's, I don't have a torch. She does. Right, makes sense. Right, you can buy all of my apples. That's 10. I'm just gonna sell all the stuff I have. Bread roll. Although, could be worth actually having 16. I'll keep 2 cabbages. Well, because I can eat 2 of them and then my nourishment will be pretty damn high. Got 19 carrots. Got me lentil soup. And me onions. Wow. So after selling everything, I get 35 groschen. I don't know how you actually say it. Oh well, it's not that bad, I suppose. Yes, check my basket and boom. Enjoy literally my entire family's, like, food supplies. So I say, where the hell's Vanyuk? What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, eat the cabbage. Eat. 60, 79, 95. Perfect. I've not overindulged. Oh, I thought he'd made it up there and was walking back down because I took too long. That happens in quests. If somebody goes to wait for you somewhere, and you take far too long to go and see them, they will just stop waiting for you and go back to what they were doing. Honestly, it's an annoyance when it happens, but aside from that, it's a really cool system. Because it just makes you... It makes you realise that even though they're only video game characters, they've made it so they actually have lives and duties to perform. It's really cool. Right, Vanya, let's do it. Now we get to see...
Can we get started?
The combat of the game in action. We can.
We can.
Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far.
Alright, dude. You got it.
Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it.
Okay. So I'm moving. Then you can press B to unlock.
Alright, alright. Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself.
Okay, so boom. And yeah. I have to do 5, don't I? Yep. There we go. Done. There we go.
The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times.
So, weak attacks tend to be faster and more precise at the cost of force. Stabs can be aimed at the face or at the body. Yeah, I didn't realise you could actually aim this at someone's face. Yeah, I didn't know you could aim it.
Good, good.
It's pretty cool.
Let's try something else. One strike I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another.
Yeah, these are the chains. You can chain strikes together, start new attack as soon as the previous attack ends. You can change the attack zone or just chain the strikes one after another. Try to press RT or RB right after your sword hits the opponent. The window of opportunity is between the strike at the opponent and the end of the swing. So... I'm like running out of stamina. Up. Yeah, now I am out of stamina. Just wait. I think it just means you have to chain your strikes 3 times. Not like 3 times in one chain. It's just like do it 3 times. I actually got him! Stabbed you! And we did it.
Alright, that's enough. I don't know about you, but I'm tired and thirsty. Remember though, train hard. No one becomes a master swordsman overnight. You have to work and work. And the main thing is to use what you've learned in real combat. There's nothing better than experience, believe me.
Indeed. Alright, cool. Alright, so we can't do out with Kenosha at this moment in time. So I think the only thing we could do... I could actually buy from the charcoal burner, but I don't want to. Mostly because I don't want to use my own money that I used... Well, that I sold all of our fruit and veg to earn. Right, now for a cutscene that will last a couple minutes. It's something you kind of get used to with the game.
You can't be serious, Deutsch. Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tatars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king, because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitors.
Now even the Pope
God be with you, Henry.
I'm with you, Matthew. What's going on here?
Deutsch is spouting shit.
What?
Just listen and you'll hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
It's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Swordsmith is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your Diet will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
and don't forget about Kuttenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Oh.
Yes, but...
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. Well, what can you do?
I might have an idea.
Ooh.
Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
You're too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
You mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory?
Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some tears will do.
What do you say, Henry?
Ooh.
I was going to get ale for father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
So, Hal, are you with us?
Normally I wouldn't, but sod it. I might as well. Why not? It'll be fun, I suppose. Wait, I discovered a blacksmith. There's two? Two blacksmiths? Our father's one of them. Alright. Ba 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 ba. God, this loading is taking a while. I'm not even doing anything. No, I'm not. I'm doing literally nothing. Sitting around waiting for it to load is the only thing I'm doing. I'll do it, but I'll need you. Aha! I'll need your help in return.
Alright, I'll do it. But then you have to give me a hand with something.
What do you need?
Kunesh.
Kunesh owes money to father and doesn't want to pay. I tried talking to him, but he wouldn't listen. I need more than words to get coin out of him, and I can't handle it on my own.
No problem. We'll back you up. Just as soon as we're done plastering Deutsch's house.
Hey!
I'll be happy to sort out that drunken oaf.
Good
Right,
stuff.
Let's go while Deutsch is still sitting safely in the tavern.
Ah, good. Hallelujah. So, Pope Boniface. Go with your friends to Deutsch's house. The Western Schism. That's what I mean. There's a lot of codex entries. Just about all sorts of stuff. Alrighty. Well, we made it. Hmm.
So are we doing this or not?
Wait. We have to check that the coast is clear.
Why? The Deutsch is in the tavern.
But maybe you noticed after all these years that he has a wife and a son.
And that's a problem?
Aye, it is. Henry, you go lure her away somehow.
Why me?
Because you're the clever one.
Yeah.
I'm the most charming as well. Alright, we have to lure her away. I can use it. Lure Deutsch's wife away.
What do you want, lad?
Your husband's making trouble.
I just went by the tavern and your husband was in there talking nonsense. I thought someone should take him home before he gets himself in trouble.
What sort of nonsense?
Well, he kept saying that Sigismund was right and King Wenceslas is a drunkard, that sort of thing. Some people took exception, so I thought...
God almighty, the fool. Next thing he'll start on about the popes.
Yeah.
He might have mentioned the popes too.
Thank you for telling me. I just hope I can catch him before he gets into another fight.
Yeah, let's hope. Lure Deutsch's wife away. Ha ha ha, we did it. Now let's decorate. Done, dudes. It's done, dudes. Go get revenge. There we go. We just get a cutscene. Ah.
What are you waiting for, soldier? Fire the trebuchet! For king and country!
For king and country, my ass. This is all good, clean, fun.
I wouldn't say it's clean.
Nearly as good as having that traitor in the pillory. Nearly. Now that would be sweet.
That's for Sigismund!
Woohoo! Eat shit, Deutsches!
You bastards!
What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Hey, Hans, can't you see? We're decorating your house for you.
It's like your old man was saying in the tavern about that traitor Sigismund. We're just doing what we have to do.
Oh, sons! I'll make those smiles off your faces!
Oh, I'd like to see you try. What are you doing here, Zbyszek? Hanging out with this poxy Deutscher? Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
Oh.
Fucker! I'll make you pay for that.
That was great. Now we get into a fight though. Go get revenge! Wait, who's gonna start on me? Oh, you are! Hello, friend! Oh, we have Fritz! Go on, Fritz, punch! Oh, Jesus, that was a good deck. Yeah! Oh, yeah! Shit, I'm almost out of stamina. Oh, Jesus! Fritz is quite literally kicking the shit out of him. He's also covered in, like, blood and everything. Get out of here. Oh! Oh! Oh god. Shit. That's what happens when you use up all your stamina, your health just drops like flies. There's one. Oh!
For God's sake! Stop right now!
Hey, we're just fighting.
Fritz on his way.
The catch ball? Oh dear.
Damn, let's go!
Hey, I leveled up. Hey! Not really cowardly even. We're just running because why wouldn't we? Can always see your health in the red bar on the lower edge of the screen. The level of your health also determines the maximum level of stamina, so it's always good to heal yourself. Henry routinely heals himself with the aid of food and sleep. For more acute cases, healing potions can be used. Sometimes you have to get to a particular waypoint in a hurry, and if Henry has already been to in a certain place, it's not necessary to cover the whole journey again. On the map, you'll see all the places you can fast travel to. Just select where you want to go and confirm. Yay! Very good. And while I remember, I actually have I've got a strength point that I can use. We have Stronghold, and we have Gravedigger. Gravedigger I never saw a point in. Carrying dead or unconscious bodies won't cost you any stamina, and they will burden you only half as much. I'd rather just have Stronghold, which blocking an opponent's blows will cost you 30% less stamina. As for this, my unarmed level is only level 1. I thought it had been higher. Actually, if I get rid of these... Okay. Everything's level 0. Of course. I love how silent it is. We're not even running either, we're just kind of like having a stroll. Because the catch ball's not even near us. Right, cool. Do. Although, I don't even know what the catch ball is. But, I suppose it doesn't matter. I know where they're going. Yeah, they're running over to where behind Kenosha is.
Cucumbers! Lovely cucumbers!
Cucumbers! I actually prefer to throw shit at Deutsch's house. I don't know, it's just a more fun scenario, because it actually has a dedicated cutscene and everything. Whereas if you decide not to, then it's a bit... It's not a bad one, it's just this one's the more fun of the two. Either way. Oh, there's... I don't actually know what this guy's called. Matthias, Fritz, and Matthew. Oh, okay. Right, we did it. We did it, lads. Hooray.
Well, we sorted that Deutsch out.
That was pretty close, eh?
That old bastard didn't stand a chance.
True, but I'm worried that fucker Hans will snitch on us.
Well, let him. Then I'll snitch on him. And anyway, what can they do to us for throwing a bit of dung?
Good point. It's not as if anyone really likes the Deutsch.
True. I need help with Kunesh.
I need a hand with Kunesh.
Sure, mate. You helped us, so we'll help you.
Let's get to it then.
Oh wow, they're gonna go kick the shit out of him, aren't they? Okay, this I'm just gonna watch, because this will be funny. 3v1.
Kenosha, get out here, you old goat. I've something to show you.
What the fuck are you here for? You want me to take a whip to you or call a catch pole? Just try it, you're drunk.
Ooh.
Take that!
Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. Oh god, why is he after me? What the fuck did I do? Whoa. I don't like when he does the kick, because that always takes off my health. We did it.
Enough! Enough! I give up. Take what you want. It's not much, but it's all I have. You understand?
We got Kenosha's keys. Matthew! Is it Matthew?
What is it?
Not you.
Hey!
I could have sworn I could have got lockpicks. Oh. Wait, who's this? Oh, that's Fritz. Oh, right, I see. Right, well, we got his keys. And now I can actually just take the axe. It's not even Kenosha's. It's father's. Cheers, Kenosha.
All right, blacksmith boy, you got the better of me. Take what you want, but you haven't heard the last.
I love how I walk away as he starts getting quieter. Hey, you haven't heard. It's just quite funny. So it's like, I actually have. So I can't really hear what you're saying. What's there in the rest of his house? He ain't got really all that much to it. I love how the guards don't even get involved, because we're just kicking the shit out of him instead. It's a bit weird. Unlock. There we go, Kenosha's hammer and nails. Perfect. Alright, we found something at Kenosha's to make us a bit of coin. It's actually just so... I think it gives you enough money to cover the cost of 10 charcoal things. And it's a charcoal bags.
Good health to you.
Indeed. You vaguely look like somebody I know, actually. That's rather strange. Either way. Boom. It only costs us 10. Not 10, 5. Oh, pardon me. But if you look at the value of these, it's 4.9. There you are. Boom. I have to pay 1? No. It's not happening. Although it totally is, because... Actually, I could sell you a bandage. I could sell you all of the bandages. Sure. I don't need them. I probably will need them. You watch. We got 10 of the charcoals. Right, so the only thing I need to do now is speak with Bianca. Bianca. Whatever the hell her name is. Yo, Bianca. Bianca. What's up? What? Hello? Are you serious?
May the Lord watch over you, Henry.
Indeed. I want to talk, for fuck's sake. There we go. That'll do, I guess. That was annoying.
God save, my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
You do. I'll be a charmer.
Your beauty, of course.
Oh, noble sir. I'm as honored as any simple maid can be. And apart from my beauty, what else might your worship desire?
Ooh. Wait, the Deutsch is saying stupid things.
The Deutsch is mouthing off again.
Oh, don't talk to me about him. He's a good customer. But when it comes to politics, he's unbearable. The number of times I had to throw him and the others out so they wouldn't start brawling.
Well, I'd say he's in exceptional form today.
Oh, a picture for father.
I need ale for father.
A pitcher as usual?
Mm-hmm.
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course. Here you are.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Whoa!
Not a question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
Who got his voice? This evening.
Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
I know.
I suppose. He's a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But What in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like Father. I'll be going now. See you this evening.
Hal, I've got something special for you.
Is that so? Now what would that be?
Your favorite Savior Schnapps.
Hey!
You're an angel.
They're fucking expensive.
I hope you'll thank me properly later.
Oh, of course.
I will.
Oh god. You better I will. Yeah, 3 Savior Snaps. The game autosaves from time to time. At important points in each quest, and when you sleep. If you want to save the game yourself, you must drink the potion Savior Snaps. However, this is an alcoholic drink. You always have a maximum of 3 of your own saved games, the oldest is overwritten. Yeah, Savior Snaps are cool. Like, it's a really cool system, but it's also an annoyance because they're dear. They're really fucking dear. It costs like 100 groschen in order to buy one of them. It's ridiculous. Either way, Father, I got everything, I think. About the things you wanted.
Yeah, about time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I think. I have. I thought it... Why is it not yet at the top? I have.
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done.
Hey! If you take too long with the ale, he'll say it's like warm piss water.
Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us.
And so you have to go get another pitcher of ale.
Look at that, lad.
Fucking hell.
Craftsmanship.
I love the detail.
Inscription mean? Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. Oh, this will be the finest sword I've ever made. We got the charcoal. Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together.
Now this is the only downside to throwing shit at Deutsch's house.
By the way, someone paid me a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
I'm not sure.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure you and your friends threw dung at Deutsch's freshly whitewashed house. He was here with the catchpole earlier, and it was not a friendly visit. What got into you, Hal?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he? You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologise to him. I have a trade to run. The German pays well, and having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. Then we'll never have this conversation again.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of our king?
The boy gets caught, making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson. So Deutsch spouts rubbish, and what? You turn into a common thug. You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
It's only because I wanted help with Kunesh. God, Father.
The furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip.
Alrighty.
I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing.
Hell yeah. What? Okay. But yeah, it takes a while. I suppose he has to heat it up.
Do it.
God, not even wearing gloves. That's dangerous.
Good. Once more.
Go!
That's it. Done.
Hey!
Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
The guard? Oh, right, yeah. Sasau. That one. It's actually quite simple. Up. Done. There you go.
Father, why did you leave Prague?
So we're watching a TV show. It's great. I love
I've
it.
never heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village.
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. To rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Of course.
By far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy.
He's been kidnapped.
It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
True.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name.
He definitely does.
How's it going?
We got it.
Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
Oh, look at that. It clipped into him. Would that not kind of ruin the guard? Or is it kind of just sitting over the top of it?
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
Got him. Yo, Teresa, I got him.
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
She's fine.
Henry, what are you waiting
Why do you ask?
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
I say, bring the nails to Teresa. And I'm like, I have. I'm doing it currently, Father. Jesus. Stop staring at her ass, dude. God.
Fine lass, eh? Now stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire.
Ooh. Oh, he actually put the... Damn. Not bad. Yeah, he actually put leather around the grip.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Swordsmith.
You haven't lost your skills, though.
Fucking hell. Oh my god, what a stance. Oh.
Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a commoner?
Let him try it.
Brilliant.
You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzig. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
He certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
Alright.
It's been an honor, Sir Istvan. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzig. Thank you for the hospitality. A long, peculiar history.
My god, these cutscenes.
That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
They almost put Metal Gear Solid to shame.
Will you teach me how to use it like Sir Radzig said?
Why?
Oh.
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders.
True.
I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them or beat them?
Me.
Both. Oh.
You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
What the fuck? I saw a lot of orange in the background. Oh dear.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
Hmm. Oh. Oh. Oh no. Are they burning everything in their path? Holy shit, that's Sigismund. And Mark Vart von Aulitz. I think his name is. Holy Jesus. We don't stand a damn chance. Is that his mother? And that's Bianca. Oh no.
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You'll do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzig. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
Oh no. Oh shit. Wait, that's all I took? A small bag? Oh no, there's Bianca. She is dead. I just saw her just saw her get shot down. Oh my god. Why?
Close the gates! Move! Come on, we're closing! Move it, people! Come on, we're running out of time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the gates! Get running, people! Come on!
He can't.
Are you mad? You can't go back!
God damn, that guy got fucked. He looked like he was covered in blood. Somebody's down there has been shot. Oh dear. And there's his mother and father. Oh no. I mean, to be fair, you can tell where this is going. Yeah. Damn. That was one hell of a slice. That is awful. There you go. So close. But of course. Ellie. To be fair, when I first played, I was confused because I was like, how would a sword slash to the back kill him? But it would gash quite badly. So of course, oh dear, that's a bit different. Jesus. And of course, Henry's got to see all of this, and now they all turn towards him. Henry, you're not a swordsman. Fucking run!
Come on, Hal! You can still make it! Run!
Oh dear, I took way too long to start running. They were already moving towards him, like what the heck?
Find a horse! Ride to Talmberg! Tell them what's coming! Warn them!
Run by the moats! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
Alrighty, this is a pain in the arse. Now this quest that we're about to begin, it's not necessarily a bad one, it's difficult. It is very difficult. And there's a Radzig. Yeah, the reason it's difficult is because you have to get all the way to Talmberg, and it isn't that easy. And of course, as soon as I get in control, I'm running. Because if you stay... If you fuck about, somebody ends up coming up behind you and attacking you. Learned, humans. Yeah, that's what they were. That's who the people are, they're humans. In the inventory tab, you'll see all your equipment with detailed descriptions. Here you can also change Henry's outfit. Quest started. Run! Just run down here. Hup, 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 hup. Oh, I can. There you go. Ride to Talmberg, get a horse. We also learnt more about the humans. Come on. I want my stamina to recover, that's the thing. Go, 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 go. Ooh. Oh god, this is gonna hurt. Oh god, I like broke my legs. Oh yeah, that's Teresa. I didn't see what that said. Yeah, they're trying to force the door. Fuck! Cool. What the hell was that texture? That was weird. Ah, good. That was almost terrible. I don't think they're behind me anymore, are they? They're still running, but we're fine. I didn't realize I fell down the bloody hill and like broke my legs. Oh, my feet. My feet are very badly injured. And I was only galloping, because I need all the stamina I can get for this next part. Yeah, because now we're being chased by humans. Humans that are actually very proficient with using a bow and an arrow. Yeah, that's why I said this next quest is difficult, because you're constantly being chased by humans and they're trying to shoot you. And it ain't that easy to get away. Oh god, can my camera reset please? Ah. I'm bleeding! Am I not? Ah, ouch. God, fuck. There we go, now I'm sprinting. I'm very confused. I think I've been hit by another arrow. Rovna. I don't know if it... I am not galloping. There. I'm not moving fast enough at all.
Talmberg is to the left, along the stream.
Yeah, I know. Although I'm like galloping, but I'm not. Like, the horse does not seem to be moving very quick. At all.
Run for it!
Run for it! They're going to catch you, and they're going to hit you, and they're going to do all sorts of stuff. I really am confused.
Warn the others! They've tore at Skalitz!
Yes, they have. And they're right on my ass, too. I'm very confused. Okay, I'm not even, like, moving. I'm so confused. Because I've barely made it anywhere, and I'm nearly out of stamina. Yeah, and they're right behind me. The horse is nearly out of stamina. Right, yeah, just calm it down. I'll just have to let it regain. Slowly. Ever so slowly. Ah, Jesus. Whatever. If I can make it to Talmberg, I'll be happy. If I can. We've still got a fair bit to go before we get there. God, what a pain. I just don't get it. The horse doesn't even seem to be moving very fast. Although, to be fair, the reason it might not look like the horse is moving very fast is because my horsemanship might be really low. And that could be the case. Like, that's my only thought. Yeah, it's the only thing that really makes much sense. Oh, they're right behind me again. Go! Oh, I think they hit the horse. Maybe the horse is injured. God knows. I think there we're there. God, I made it. God, that was a worry and a half. I was not sure if I was going to make it. Especially when the horse was not really working. It wasn't galloping correctly or anything. Oh dear. Oh god.
Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here!
Hey! And loose!
Nice. Wow, what a shot. Not bad.
Quickly! We're closing the gate!
As you should. We can't survive. We had like 4 people chasing us. From Skeleton. Ridiculous. My god. Oh boy.
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages.
What the hell?
Tell me, boy. Who are you? And where are you from?
Skeleton.
What in hell's name happened?
Sigismund.
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tartars?
Tartars, you say? Yeah. Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours.
I don't know.
Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out.
Great. Oh.
Easy. Hold on. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
Have you idlers nothing better to do? Get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage?
Oh god, we have to go up steps. Yay! Nothing like hopping up steps. There's Sir Divish. On the doggy. Aww.
Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground, but a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's.
They are.
It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Kuttenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
Huh. Not gonna lie, I'm surprised. Just how accommodating they are towards a peasant. So someone like Henry. I won't say it's a surprise, but definitely not something you'd expect. Not particularly. You discovered your bed! Yay! And the prologue is still not done yet. Just a heads up. The prologue is probably about another hour or so away. Where the hell? Oh, hey, I got all my health back. Woohoo! But I'm really hungry. Yo, Sadivish. I can't talk to you. Never mind. Where am I going? Oh, Robot. What's up? How you doing, friend? Well, it's having to load a conversation.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss.
Must have been terrible there.
You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach.
Hey, we learned about Sadivish.
They say he was a swordsmith in the countryside to make horseshoes.
Oh. Go with Sir Robot to the kitchen.
I can't understand why he'd waste his talent, but I'm sure he had a fine reputation. It's a great loss.
Okay. Didn't realize we wanted to have a conversation.
Sir Divish has suffered his own share of blows, but he's a generous man and a good one. We'll take care of you until everything blows over. You risked your life to warn us, and we won't forget it.
Shut up, Henry. We get it, you're hungry. Oh, there we go. I wondered what the hell was happening, so I could have just walked in there. Hey, it's Lady Stephanie.
Milady. You're fortunate our good Lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Even though it's like the afternoon. It's not even late. The heck, man?
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Take off those filthy boots. Filthy. Absolutely filthy. Alright. Yeah, it's weird though, because it's like the mid-afternoon. Come on. Now I can actually not eat the food they presented to me, but instead eat from the pot. Oh, it's not wise to ignore hunger. The longer Henry doesn't eat, the weaker he gets. If he fasts long enough, he can even die. Different foods have different properties, e.g. an apple won't fill you up like a roast duck, but it will stay fresh for longer. Some foods can be more effective for healing. Yeah, I'll just do this. Eat from the pot. And now I'll be fine. Oh my god, I'm not even close. No way! Pick up. Oh my god, chicken. And I'm also tired. Holy balls. I'll just eat as much as I can. I don't know what my nourishment's at. It must be pretty low. Because usually when you eat from the pot, it usually gets rid of the dish. Unless I'm just incredibly hungry. Like, come on. Just cheese. Hell yeah. It takes so long to pick up these things. Single block of cheese, another block of cheese. So many blocks of cheese. I might as well just eat everything I've picked up that I can. I don't want to over-nourish myself. Right, cheese gives a lot of... Oh my god, my nourishment's at 25? Holy Jesus. The wine... Sir Radzig's sword. Roast duck. Oh wow. I'm gonna oven... Yeah, I've now got the pig. Just waiting for it to say something.
Tell me what happened in
In Skalitz. Wait, I have no... My stamina. Oh, it might be because I'm tired as well. I keep forgetting both of them. Yeah, tiredness and, like, hunger. If you are tired, your stamina and eloquence will also gradually decrease. Sleep is the solution. Find an available bed, which you'll recognize from the icon on the compass. Sit on it with A, launch sleep, and set how long you want to sleep for. I'll sleep for as long as it takes for my... Oh, I don't want to say for my energy to get to 100. I'm going to say for this to get to below 100, but that only takes 2 hours. And I'll just sleep for... How long? You can only sleep for 12 hours, so I may as well sleep for 9. That'll do. Perfect. And this is how the sleeping mechanic works. It doesn't... I'd say it's probably just as fast as Oblivion. Oh, I think we have a cutscene.
Today the patrols will be doubled.
Oh.
Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately.
Oh, there's Henry.
Yes, sir.
He did take off the boots. What a terrible person. Hmm? Oh my god.
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy. Did I?
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine.
Okay.
It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to. But to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace. To let you know you're not alone.
Much appreciated.
Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal.
True.
I know what it is to be left alone in the world. Although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it. If you feel like it.
You do get the option of shutting her down and be like, no. I can't bring myself to talk about it, but I honestly think it's better to talk about it. You get a better relationship with Lady Stephanie going. And she feels you can trust, that she can trust you. No, it makes her know that you can trust her. Tell the story of the raid.
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands.
I went to collect a debt.
A fellow by the name of Kenosha owed money to Father, who sent me to collect it from him. Only Kenosha had no intention of paying. It got a bit heated, as often happens when there's money involved, but Kenosha still wouldn't cough up the coin. Father was too generous for his own good, letting even a scoundrel like that buy on credit.
Oh.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzig.
Sir Radzig came... Yeah, that one.
The sword was taking shape when Sir Radzig himself came to have a look at it. He praised Father's work and said that with his smithing skills, he could easily make a living in Prague or Vienna.
You don't say.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town.
There was a huge horde of attackers.
A horde of soldiers was amassed. Pennants flapped in the wind, the armour glinted in the sunlight, and the horses whinnied impatiently. They were waiting for Sigismund to give the command to attack.
How awful.
It is.
And then death descended on Skalitz.
Whoa. Oh. Yeah, I'd probably rather go with that.
Father told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get Mother. She was stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund's butchers. And then I saw him knocking down one Cuman after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armour, saw Father and charged at him. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armour, saw Father and charged at him. He cut down my father without a thought.
Wow.
And then he turned on my mother. And he murdered her in cold blood.
Gotta love bugs.
Poor boy. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle.
I needed a horse.
I needed a horse to get to the safety of Talmberg and to warn you all.
And with all that was happening, you thought of others like a good Christian.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped. And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Like a valiant knight.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
Yeah, it's quite a good thing that we whistled to get the humans off of Teresa.
How could something like that happen?
I'm pretty sure she gets raped otherwise. It's pretty fucked up.
Knows why he let such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years.
Wow.
That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years? And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep. I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
Yay! There we go. I'm hoping, after this cutscene, I sleep for a bit longer, and the game saves when I wake up. I really hope, because I want to win the session. I think it will. Well. What? Women in the Middle Ages. What? Oh. God, am I doing the dream sequence thing?
Move in, people! Come on! Come on! We're running out of time!
Oh. Oh god, I am. Oh, God. Hey.
Don't be a coward.
Okay.
Wake
Oh.
up.
Oh, never mind.
You don't want to miss this.
What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Just one was a dream sequence. Maybe it's in another point. Maybe. Quest game saved? Huh? 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 Oh yeah, you need a torch. If you walk around without a torch, you get done for it. And the game saved. So if I go load, play line 2, run, Talmberg 1.5. Yay, it did. Good. Right, well that is going to be the end of this session. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. And until next time, take care.